Another beautiful way to start your day. The best part of waking up is poison ivy on your nuts. Let's get into it, man. We out on the D.P.R. in Columbia, Illinois. Just talked to the homeowner. He's a little upset because whoever ran the temp put the temp in his yard and he didn't want it there. Looks like we have an end of the line that moved over about 3 or 4 feet. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. We seem to be on power's anchor. That might be a problem. But here's what we have. We're gonna have to try to make it through here. And I'm sure we're under surveillance by the homeowner. Good exercise for the youngster. Get him a little bit in the field experience. As you see, they got the temp rolled up to appease him on the fence line. Poison ivy everywhere. Everywhere. Can't get away from it if you wanted to. To this old shell rotted pole. Definitely shell rotted. I don't even think I want to climb this one. She's pretty beat up. I don't know, I'll probably climb it anyway though. You know how we do. Got my bag set up with most of my necessary things. Just took my tennis off. I really don't need nothing else but these right here. And right here. Alright, let's go. Winning got started and I'm sweating. Woo! So I'm about to make me a sock. Jig my cable out through here. Coming straight off the trailer into the easement. Used to set up a reel back when I started. We'll pull the cable off the actual trailer itself and take a reel back there, set it on the jack stand. But we've graduated beyond that point. That's the best way to start, just to learn. If you want to be good, you can start like this. You can hack some shit in if that's what you choose to do. But I don't suggest that. I suggest you pull your cable off your trailer. Learn how to set up, learn how to do it right before you start taking shortcuts. Alright, so that should hold us right there. Go ahead and stretch it out. Alright, so like I said, we're coming off the trailer. What I got in front of me is a big tree, and I'm gonna use that as a roller. been well over an hour and we've only moved the jig about 80 feet. It is what it is. It's training purposes. Trying to get the youngsters' feet wet. I could have been blew through this, but it ain't always about that. I can't do everything, so I'm gonna spend a little extra time today letting him get some experience on maneuvering through this easement. Because a lot of guys, you know, they bucket babies. They can work that bucket. They always talking about all the footage they do out of that truck. But when it comes to getting these backyards and these easements and these treed out sections, you don't never see them posting that because they run from that. That's what I'm known for, getting out here. I done got on up here in the canopy. Move it away just a little bit quicker. Go on, stick that stick up here. Right over here by the, yeah. Come right up here by me. Start scooting out. Stop pulling down now. Start scooting out. Pull out. Shit, pull it like you mean it. Only thing you can do is fall on your ass. Yeah, this one here, it's getting you there, boy. This one here, I said I forgot I ain't got no premix fuel, so we old school. Old school. One down. Of many. I really didn't want to do no major cutting, but they just means I gotta take this shit with me now. But at some point, I gotta get the job done no matter what. But right now, we gotta get through this easement. We've been out here for shit. How long we been here? About 4.5 hours to do a one spanner. But I got to let him get some experience, or there'll never be hold on a second, this motherfucker just filled it up. And the ants getting inside my pants right now on this old shell rotted pole, so they getting me too. But you know how it go, fellow linemen. We do it. What I was saying though is if I don't let them do it, they never become a prime member to the team. So I think we waste all day on this, let them get some experience. And then I think it's like 1 o'clock, 1:30. So we're gonna try to do another job anyway after this. I'm gonna go and send this lasher, cut this side in, cut that side in, verify customers on. I'm gonna try to get out of here. Damn it, man, I called it down. He pulled the lasher too much and it slid backwards. Now my lashing wire is loose and the cable looks like shit. A lot of people be like, oh, that's not that big of a deal, but that burns me up, man. I like to put up A1 dope. So don't go no further. I'm gonna come down and fix it. But it is what it is. I already let the homeowner know there's only one person on the end of the line. Let them know they're gonna lose their cable TV for about 20 minutes. So I have time at least to be able to cut this and come back over without hurting them. You know, I never used to use a hook knife, but in remembrance of Randy, man, that bought me one because he loved the hook knife. Bought me one, I've been using it ever since. I still got the one I was using before then, but I really don't use it much. Maybe to cut my, I used to cut my shrink boot, that's about it. So walking in on my final approach of this job. We got the cable up. Took a lot longer than I expected, but that's life. It'll never go how you want. So I did a transfer here on this pole off of the old one onto the new one with a bond, extended the drop, spliced the tap, and ran a new down guy. Here we came through the trees. I don't know if you can see it or not. But we came through the trees right here. Had to cut a bunch of limbs right over here. Bunch of vines and everything in the way. Had to open that up. Just sent the ground hand in to pick up the little extra trash I seen. Coming back through the check to make sure he got it all. You know, they don't know. So the best thing we could do is watch them. Correct them when they wrong. First real day in the easement for him. I let him tote that ladder around. You know how it is for ground hands in the ladder. They don't want nothing to do with that. It'll beat them up every time, especially the first couple of times. But after a while, like anything else, they get to slinging it like a pro. And that's good. I like to be able to send them ahead in front of me to make my path, all that stuff. We gotta move like a transmission. Every part has its job to make the ride smooth. But you gotta train them to get there. And I'm with it, I've been doing it for a while. Training guys. Unappreciative guys. But that's all right. We got a new tune. As soon as they show, we let them go. I ain't got no time to be pissing nobody off, because they piss me off every day. Then talk about how I'm an asshole and you fuck up every day. You right, I am an asshole, I'm tripping. I should have been fired you.